Hello guys, this is Farhan Hussain and welcome back to another video. Is a $10 XRP realistic? This is a question which a lot of people have in their minds. If you ask an XRP fan or the XRP army, they would say without a doubt this is possible. But if you ask a doubter in XRP and in the cryptocurrency world, they would say no, this is definitely not possible. Well, in today's video, we will be looking at this a $10 XRP through an unbiased perspective. Let's start off with the two basic but very important questions, and that is what exactly is XRP and what drives the price behind it. Well, for starters, XRP is a cryptocurrency that is mainly used for cross-border payments but not limited to it, and this distinction is very important to know, and in the later part of this video I'll explain why. Secondly, what drives the price behind it? Well, currently, and just like the entire crypto world, and that is pure speculation. See, in traditional stock market where utility and speculation go hand in hand, that is not the case, unfortunately, in the world of cryptocurrency. And that is why you see XRP and a lot of other cryptocurrencies do not perform that good even when they have such great news regarding them. And this is one of the biggest questions that is asked by a lot of people, whether it is on YouTube or Twitter, on what we have such great news regarding XRP but the price does not seem to increase. And this is the case. Why? Because it is purely speculative. There is no utility driving the price behind it, and this makes me come to my first point: speculation versus utility. See, a lot of people believe that the price of XRP is going to increase a lot in the future is because of utility and not just a store of value. And when they say utility, what they basically mean is how useful the cryptocurrency is going to be. And there are a lot of cryptocurrencies which have tremendous utility, and XRP is amongst them. So when exactly is this going to happen? Well, not anytime soon, and not unless regulations come into the world of cryptocurrency. And that is why you see Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, go on a lot of interviews and mention that we need regulations to come into place, because once the regulations are in the crypto world, you will see a lot of these cryptocurrencies which do not have any value or any utility to offer. They will kind of basically be the end of them. And this is why there's a huge debate going on between two parties in the world of cryptocurrency. Some people who want regulations to come into the world of crypto, while some people who do not want it. At the start of this video, I talked about what XRP is used for, and that is mainly for cross-border payments but not limited to it. Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, recently gave an interview to CNN regarding the future of XRP, which I think you're going to find really interesting.
The point, I don't know if I've ever said it on air, but I've made the point that in the earliest days of Amazon, it's called Amazon Books. It was a bookseller. It competed with Barnes & Noble, competed with Borders, and when I think about Ripple today is viewed as a cross-border payments company. We view ourselves as a blockchain infrastructure company. The first vertical we've done is cross-border payments. We want to make sure we're winning in cross-border payments before we do another vertical, but we will certainly do other verticals leveraging these technologies.
Now this is really interesting, because for a very long time a lot of people in the XRP community thought of XRP as simply used for cross-border payments and nothing else, or maybe a store of value too. But as you heard from Brad Garlinghouse, they think about Ripple, the company, as a blockchain infrastructure company, and XRP, which can be used in other fields in which they think that they can solve problems with that. And if Ripple does eventually move into other categories, into other fields, and bring XRP along with it, which I'm pretty sure they're going to do, the price of XRP is going to go tremendously high. Now, I did mention that we have to look at this through an unbiased perspective, so I cannot ignore the negative sides of this. Well, first of all, the biggest one, and as you might already know, is the current price of XRP, which is hovering around $0.24. And at the height of the crypto mania back in late 2017, early 2018, the price of XRP at its maximum point was around $3.81, which, as you can already imagine, is very high even compared to now. But considering a $10 price, to some people that seems almost absurd, because that is a percentage increase of more than 4,000%. Another thing that we simply cannot ignore is the number of XRP that are available. And I'm not simply talking about the ones that are currently available in the market, but I'm talking about the overall supply of XRP, and that is 100 billion. And it is just way too many to sustain such a high price point of $10, which will put it a market cap of $1 trillion, which, if you want to compare it, would be the same as of Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, and these companies are absolutely massive and some of the biggest companies in the world. And just to say that XRP is going to be the same level as these companies might be a bit of far-fetched idea for some. Another thing, and this is, I'm pretty sure you might have already heard about this, and that is Ripple holds an incredibly large number of XRP, more than half of it. And this has put a lot of major investors kind of wary of investing into XRP, because they might be thinking, hey, look, if you're investing into this cryptocurrency and if the price does go up, Ripple has the capability to sell large chunks of XRP, which will bring the price down. And this is, I would, in my personal opinion, a very valid concern regarding investing into XRP. But at the same time, Ripple has put a lot of its XRP into an escrow, and only 1 billion XRP does come out every single month from it. Now we have heard from both sides. And if you think that the price of XRP is going to touch that $10 mark, let me know in the comment section below. When do you think this will happen, and what reasons are going to be behind this? And if you think that the price of XRP is never touching the $10 mark, let me know in the comment section below on why do you think this is going to happen. Well guys, that was the video for today. Let me know what you think about it. I love reading your comments, and as always, if you like this video, give this video a like, and if you loved it, give it a sub. And as always, I'll see you next time.